today's video, I've put together some really good and high quality vendors for you guys, and these vendors are actually the manufacturer for like Tommy Hilfiger, Calvin Klein, Coach, Ohpolly, what's the other one called, and many more. These are vendors that you're not going to find anywhere. I guarantee you won't be able to get them from any other channel. Welcome back again to another video. If you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Matilda, and in this channel we talk about business development, entrepreneur. We share free vendors, everything as a whole, how you can be your own boss or how you can navigate life like a boss. So if this is something that you're interested in, please don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you turn on your post notification, and also give this video a thumbs up because it's going to help me out. It's going to encourage me to come on here and bring more good content to you guys, and of course it is completely free. So please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. In today's video, I don't know, I'm super excited to bring this video to you guys because it took me 4 months just to get these manufacturers. Like, I have to put in a lot of work, and I'll tell you the reason why I actually have to look for this vendor and why I'm sharing with you guys today. So I have a friend that's currently trying to build a household brand, and when he was like, hey Matilda, oh, I really need you to help me out in getting a manufacturer or vendor. And I'm like, I've shared a lot of vendor on the internet, like you can always go there and have a look and figure which one you want to use. And he was like, oh, I'm trying to build a household brand and I'm going for something like Tommy Hilfiger. And I'm like, bro, I'm just a small town girl that you are given a very big responsibility. Where do you want me to get this vendor from or this manufacturer from? Anyway, cut story short, and I have to do a research. I have to dig upon diggings and I finally get this vendor. So in today's video, I've put together some high quality, or you can say high profile vendors today, or manufacturer. And these manufacturer actually manufacture for a lot of big companies like Calvin Klein, Coach, Tommy Hilfiger, and I also have Ohpolly vendor and many other vendors. So if you are into the clothing business, or you are into apparel, or you have a boutique and you're struggling for vendor, up to now you don't have a vendor, or let's say you're thinking about even starting in 2022, then you really want to watch this video. And also another thing, not because I say, oh, these manufacturers or these vendors manufacture for Ohpolly, for Calvin Klein, for Puma, for Tommy Hilfiger, meaning they're not gonna give you service, or they're not gonna render service to you, or thinking, oh my god, they are supplying huge brands, I might need certain amount of money for me to even approach them. No, they cater for every single person, and they have different types of material that you can choose from to create your collection or to design your collection. Another thing is, if you're already into this business and you are like, oh, things are getting hard, there's so much people starting, don't discourage. I know the market is already so full, or there's still not you, and you have your own unique plan, your own unique things that you have put together, or that you already thought about years ago that no one has ever thought about, that you can bring to the market. So don't quit, keep pushing, your time will eventually come. Okay, so it's not further talking, I'm gonna go straight into the vendors. So vendor number one is Apparel Candy. It's an American based company. Of course, they are based in the United States, and with this vendor they have all type of things. So they have sunglasses, they have jewelry, they have handbag, they have dresses, they have shoes, you name them. And you don't really need any form of registration for you to shop from this vendor. So you can pretty much shop from this vendor today, tomorrow, the day after. You don't need any form of registration. So vendor number two is no other than Parisian Wholesale. So Parisian Wholesale is one of Ohpolly's vendor, and with Parisian Wholesale, they are based in the United Kingdom, and they also sell quite similar things to Candy, Apparel Candy. They sell clothing, shoes, bags, accessories, handbags, shoes, you name them. Everything that you think about in the fashion industry, they sell them. And also, you don't need any form of registration for you to buy from this company. Another clothing vendor that I also want to mention. This is the vendor for Beyond Yoga. If you haven't heard about Beyond Yoga before, they actually sell sportwear or yoga's clothing. Like, it's more like sporty slash yoga type of a clothing clothing company or clothing household company. They are quite huge, so I'll be surprised if you say, oh no, I haven't heard about them before. And this is their vendor. Their vendor is called Rosette, and Rosette is a Brazilian based manufacturer, and I'll leave their name here and also their contact number on the screen. So if you're thinking about starting a clothing or a fitness or yoga apparel store or yoga clothing boutique, you can reach out to them and then you can start from there. And they also have a lot of material that you can choose from, so you can choose your own material, your own quality, and be like, okay, this is what I want to stick to, or this is what I'm looking at. Or if you've already sketched the kind of material you want to go for, or sorry, the kind of design you want to go for, you can always send it to them and tell them this is what you're looking at getting into. And then another vendor I also want to mention is Lululemon vendor, and this one is no other than Sabrina. So Sabrina is Lululemon clothing vendor. If you don't know, hopefully I'm pronouncing Lululemon. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. If I'm not, the name will be on the screen, and I'll also leave their vendor on the screen and their contact number. You can also check them out. They are also more like Tommy Hilfiger type of clothing store. They also sell quite like a street slash, not even street, it's more like a leggings, like sports type of clothing vendor. Another clothing vendor, which is the last one, which I told you guys, this one supply for Tommy Hilfiger. They actually supply for quite a lot of companies. They supply for Coach, Calvin Klein, Tommy Hilfiger, Puma, you name them. And this is no other than Heads Up. So if you haven't heard about Heads Up before, they are quite a huge manufacturer, and they manufacture for a lot of big companies. And please, as I told you guys earlier, don't be scared to reach out to them. It's either they say no or yes, but there's no way that they're gonna say no to you because you have $10,000 to start or because you have $2,000 to start. They cater for every single person in the industry. As long as you're gonna buy, they will cater for you, and they will still give you the same service they are giving to Calvin Klein, to Tommy Hilfiger, to Coach. They'll still give you the same service because you're all customers. They are really good manufacturer if you're thinking about starting a clothing business. And imagine, it is a great start if you use them, especially if you are building a household brand. So for a long time, and I forgot to mention to you guys where they are actually located. I haven't actually done the research on that, but I will try to put their location on the screen after or one editing, so you know or where they're located at, just in case you are thinking, oh, I don't want to buy from any other place. But I think that they're in China or they're in I can't remember. I'll put the location on the screen just in case, but if not, I'll try to put it down below in the description. And also, please don't be discouraged, don't be scared to reach out to them. Don't actually hold yourself back thinking, oh wow, these are really high profile or household brands, what do you call it, manufacturer, meaning you can reach out to them. You can reach out to them, you can get whatever you want, whatever they're getting, and start your brand today. And you can boycott them in a sense. If you're buying from their manufacturer and they are selling theirs for $50, you can always sell yours for $25. Depends on how much you're buying it. And all those vendors I've mentioned to you guys today, please, before you go ahead and purchase from them, make sure you do your own research, make sure you do your own diggings before you decide to buy from them. So with all this being said, I'm gonna wrap this video here today. I hope it is helpful. If it is, don't forget to subscribe, like, turn on your post notification, all the good stuff, and I will see you guys on my next video. Stay blessed, stay safe, peace and love.